If the quality is different than my regular videos, I obviously don't have the stuff that I need to stream from my real camera. So we're just using the old cell phone, the lovely Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, which I think has not the best quality, but anyway, I just want to talk about some new makeup that I picked up and see how this live goes. Um, can you see it? I asked my husband to tell me if he can see it, if it's actually live, but he's like not talking to me, right? So it's not showing up live. Can you go to like my page? Oh, you're showing up live now. Okay. All right, you guys. So this is some makeup I picked up at TJ Maxx. Let's go ahead. I got this Pat McGrath Labs. It's a blush and shadow palette. Again, it was $19.99 TJ Maxx. Here's what it looks like. Here's the back of the palette. I hear people rave about Pat McGrath. I've got a couple of her Bridgerton palettes, and they weren't the greatest, so I'm hoping this one will be better. Here's what it looks like. The blushes look absolutely gorgeous, and I'm hoping the shadows perform well. So, all right, you guys, it says there are 2 people watching. Hello, if you're watching this. Hi, husband. Oh my gosh, that's just 3 people are watching. This is crazy, you guys. So, if you are live, if you want to send a message and say hi, because I'm not sure who's actually watching this, and thank you for wasting your Sunday with me if you are watching it. All right, so the next thing that I picked up at TJ Maxx, I just got a couple things, you guys. I saw the 35L Ultra Lavender Morphe palette. I absolutely had to pick it up. I've had my eyes on this for a while, and it was $16.99. You guys know I love a good deal. And here is that palette. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it. I'm used to using my real camera, so it's totally different using a cell phone, but y'all know I have a thing for purples on my eyes. I just absolutely love them. So again, this was the Morphe 35L Ultra Lavender palette. Carrie, hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, you were the reason I picked up this palette. So you guys go subscribe to Carrie's channel. She's amazing, so sweet, and she makes awesome makeup content. All right, so the next thing I picked up at TJ Maxx, I saw this LA Girl Dazzle in a Daze Euphoria highlighter. Very, very pretty. It was $4.99, so I had to pick that up. It's actually what I have on my face right now. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it because the lighting is, again, everything is totally different on a cell phone versus a camera, but here is that highlight. I'll try to swatch it on the back of my hand. I do have some swatches from the palette that I used earlier that I have on my eyes now, but I'll get to that in a second. But if you guys can see it, that is that highlight. Carrie said, stop it, I'm blushing. You guys seriously go subscribe to her channel. She's amazing. My husband said looks good and sounds good. Thank you. And you guys, if anyone is in here who happens to love like horror video games, my husband has a channel. It's Redbeard Wizard. If you guys want to go subscribe to his channel as well. All right, so that I think is all that I picked up at TJ Maxx today. I also went to Walgreens. I had 20% off coupon that I needed to use, so I picked up a couple of the Peanuts and Profusion collection. I got another purple highlighter. This is the holographic highlighter. Snoopy on the packaging, super, super cute. There's the back. It says Spooktacular Glow. Here's that highlight. Hope you guys can see everything okay. This is the first time I've ever gone live. This highlight looks really, really, really pretty. I also think it would make an awesome, awesome eyeshadow. So let me just swatch that. All right, there's the Profusion highlighter. It definitely is brighter and shows up better than the LA Girl highlighter, but both are beautiful. All right, you guys. I actually did pick up something else at TJ Maxx. I forgot. I saw this Japanesque Luxe powder brush. It looks beautiful. It's still in the packaging, but it was only $3.99, and I was like, I feel like I need to pick this up. I actually picked up the Glam Light, the newer setting powders that they recently released. It's probably a couple months now, but I needed a good brush to use for the setting powders. I was going to try and take this out of the packaging, but this thing is like locked in there, but here's what it looks like. It's very, very, very soft. I feel like this would be amazing. Carrie, you are too sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. Like, I totally have no idea what I'm doing, flying by the seat of my pants. So I hope it is all working out. And anyone else here, seriously, thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. Maybe if enough people tune in and you guys like it, we can kind of make this a regular thing. And I think you can also do lives where you can have other people join in. I think maybe that would be really fun to do too, if there's anyone that would be interested in that. But of course, you might have to have a certain number of subscribers to get there. I think I'm at like 770 right now. So if you're new here and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Give this live a little thumbs up, and we'll keep going and see how this goes. It is really, really hot here today, so you see me sweating. That's just because. Oh my gosh, Carrie, don't be scared. Like, if I could do it, I know you would do amazing. All right, you guys, so the next thing I want to show you, I got the Peanuts and Profusion palette. Of course, being a palette girl, I had to. It's the Trick or Treat 31 shade palette. If you can see this, I'm not sure how awkward this is going to be, but can you see the little things moving around inside the palette? Really, really cute. And here is the inside. The shade names, of course, come on, one of these things that drives me crazy, but I am keeping it just because I love the palette. So here is the palette. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Someone did ask me, because I posted a short with this palette. I'm so sorry, I don't remember who it was, but they asked what the difference between the two, I think they said orange shades are. And that's actually a really good question. So I'm just going to try and swatch these. I should have brought a makeup wipe out here, but I didn't. Hi, Dawn, how are you? Oh my gosh, you guys are just so amazing. Thank you so much for watching this. So I'm going to swatch this one first, and I'm going to do it on this hand right here because I don't have anything all over this hand like the other one. Okay, this is really, really buttery. So there's that shade. I know it's not orange, but I feel like it looks kind of goldish orange. So yeah, let's... And then the shade that I think is the most similar to that is this one right here. So I'm going to swatch those two next to each other, and then there are two orange shades that are similar. So that's the other one. Okay, so those are the two goldish shades right there. You guys, that shimmer is freaking amazing. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Landon George, hi, how are you? All right, you guys, so now I'm going to do the two orange shades. So this is the first one right there. I hope you can see it. I'm, again, not used to filming with my phone. It's totally different. All right, you guys. Here is the orange shade. These are all so pretty. Profusion has amazing, amazing shades. All right, and then here's the other orange right there. Okay, so this is a lot darker of an orange shade. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you guys, again, this is the Profusion Peanuts palette. I will be doing my best to film with this soon. Alright, you guys, now these are just a couple of palettes that I picked up from Ulta. I just ordered them online. Because my Ulta store, like, it takes forever to get new things in. So, This is another palette that I saw on Carrie's channel. So again, you guys go subscribe to Carrie's channel. This is the LA Girl Sunset Days palette. Like, how beautiful is this? Just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I'm really liking these blue-green shades and this like greenish gold shimmer right there. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, you guys, I'm trying to figure out where did I put the palette that's on my eyes right now. It's somewhere on my table in front of me. All right, so what I'm wearing, it's one of the Morphe holiday palettes. It's the Shade Thrower palette right here. And again, it comes with a little insert that shows you different, look if you want to do it. I don't ever use these, but I'm going to keep it just because, I don't know. Maybe one day I will want to follow their little instructions and create a look. But here is the inside of this palette. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see the whole palette. It's, the mattes are super pigmented. The shimmers are phenomenal. This would be like really, really good for some fun holiday looks. That's what I'm wearing right now. Hopefully you guys can see the shimmer. Dawn, you love the browns, the cool browns. In the LA Girl palette, yes, those are absolutely gorgeous. And I think when I got it, it was maybe like $6.99. I'm not sure if they're still on sale right now because I ordered them a week or two ago. And next up, I'm really excited about this one. It's the Party Crasher palette. Again, by Morphe. It's got one of these little inserts too. I didn't even really look at this. Oh, so you can, I guess, use these shades, the Molten Metal Shadows, which are these right here. They had these, this formula in the Going Platinum palettes that they released, which were phenomenal. But it looks like, says you can use these wet or dry. I feel like using these wet, they would be even more intense, but they're really pretty right now. Okay. Yeah, Carrie, that Morphe, the Throwing Shade palette, like, I was really, really impressed. I wasn't sure what to think because the shimmers kind of in the pictures looked a little lackluster, but they actually perform really, really, really well. And you guys, Party Crasher, again, I'll be doing a look with it on my channel soon. Maybe I could do, I don't know if I'd want to do like a video live trying to do makeup because I just feel like I wouldn't be able to see enough and that might be a disaster, but maybe one day I'll try it. We'll see what happens. So I actually have not seen the ad that Carrie, that Morphe did for this collection. I know Carrie was talking about it, but I have not seen it. I need to go watch it. I think if you just go to the Morphe website, I think it will play, or if you click on this collection, there's an option to watch it. I have not seen it, but it sounded like it was a little bit ridiculous. All right, you guys, now onto a palette that I actually filmed with yesterday. So hopefully this video will be going up on my channel next week. It is the Cosmic Brushes Undergrowth palette. You guys know I love Cosmic Brushes. Their formula is phenomenal. Just look at that palette. So I have been wanting the Morphe 420 palette, but I'm a shimmer girl, so I just couldn't justify getting that palette with just one shimmer in it. So when I saw this, because the 420 palette's got some orangish browns, it's got the greens, I was like, hey, this is perfect, and I get a lot of shimmers. So I had to pick up this palette. And now I don't feel like I need the Melt 420 palette, which funny enough actually went on sale. It's like 40 bucks now instead of 58. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I need it. Carrie, you must look away. It is really, really pretty. I know. The shipping thing sucks, but I'm a sucker for Cosmic Brushes, so I had to pick it up. All right, you guys. So the next thing, I think my video on this palette went up, but I could be wrong. It's the Cottage Witch palette by Hell Bites Beauty. I love the packaging. Like, this is just so beautiful. I absolutely adore this. And I was really, really impressed. I'd never tried Hell Bites Beauty before, so I wasn't sure what to expect. But this little palette right here, you guys see everything? Hopefully you can. If I'm a little off, I'm sorry. But it is absolutely beautiful. It is very matte heavy, but the mattes perform so well. And the few shimmers that they have are absolutely awesome. And I think this is just a really, really fun fall palette, which if you've been here for a minute, you know how much I love fall. And it does have a mirror with it. I know, Carrie. I'm hoping I would think, since they're, I mean, I guess maybe Cosmic Brushes is considered a smaller indie brand, but you would think with how quickly their palettes do sell out that they would want to have more in stock, like especially for Black Friday. And I don't remember if they do a Black Friday sale or not, but I know a lot of brands do. All right, so Alter Ego, you guys know I love Alter Ego. This is the Mystique palette. I did film a look with it. I think that is up on my channel as well. And here's the inside of this palette. I love that the shades are deeper. You can get some really, really, really cool looks with this palette. I think I used like the blue, the orange, and then the pinks. Well, I guess which is most of the palette, but I do believe, you guys, with the exception of the palettes I just picked up today at TJ Maxx and the Profusion palette, everything else I either have looks for on my channel or they will be going up very, very soon. Yeah, you guys, I do think some people do have codes for Cosmic Brushes. Whose code do I use? Usually Batty Bean, she has something with everything, so I usually do, I think I usually use her code. Yeah, Alter Ego is duping palettes super fast. I kind of wish I would have waited a minute. I had to try the Pretty Grunge palette. Like, that's another one I saw on Carrie's channel. And I had to try it. I had to see what the hype was about. And it is an awesome, awesome palette. But yeah, it would have been nice to not have to pay, I think it was like 60 something bucks, but it's beautiful. So no regrets there. And if you guys know me, you know I love Ladybug Glow. I actually still need to film a look with this palette. This one is Paradise Cove. And this is just such a beautiful, fun palette. Like, the blues and greens just get me. Again, haven't used this one yet, but I'm hoping it'll end up on my channel soon. This next one, I do have a video up on my channel. It's the other one is also Ladybug Glow and Gourmand Girls, Paradise Cove. And this is Ladybug Glow and Gourmand Girls El Camino. And here's the inside. And again, I do have a look with this palette on my channel. All right. You guys, let me see what other palettes I can grab. Let's see. Dawn, you have the Inslee Rain. The new Inslee Rain palette that they just released, I cannot remember the name of it, but is that the one you're talking about? Sorry if I'm getting all up in your business. I'm just grabbing a couple more palettes to talk about. So the next palette, this one is phenomenal. It is Mandy Makeup and I Am Jacob, a few of our favorite things palette. And I do have a video with this on my channel as well. And you guys, let me tell you, this shade right here and the shade right here are like magical unicorn shades. Like the shift in them is absolutely amazing. Underworld. Yeah, it's under something, Dawn. Yeah. No, that palette looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm kind of on a, I know I just went to TJ Maxx, but I'm kind of on a little bit of a hold because Glamlight is coming out with the Michael Myers collection, and I love Michael Myers so much. I feel like I'm going to want to get the whole collection, so I'm trying to hold off and not buying too much makeup. I did get the Vamp Bella Beauté Bar palette though, and I cannot wait to get that in my hands. But the Michael Myers collection of Glamlight is supposed to be released this coming week, so I'm trying to save my money for that. Find anything at TJ Maxx. You know what? I have found you really have to shop the TJ Maxx stores. There's one closer to me, but it does not get the good stuff anymore. For a while, Marshall's was where all the good makeup was at. But I went to a TJ Maxx in a different location today and they had the good stuff. So I really think it depends on the location because it doesn't seem like they all get the same thing. So I would just say if you maybe have one somewhere closer to you, check that out. That's October. Yeah, I hate when I pay full price for a palette and then it goes on sale. It drives me crazy. And if you don't mind saying, Dawn, when's your birthday? Like, happy early birthday. Hopefully it hasn't happened already, but if it has, happy belated birthday. And then you guys, this is another Alter Ego palette. They just get me. Like, their palettes are just amazing. And this is the Daylight palette. And this is a dupe for the I Need a Nude. And it is absolutely beautiful. This is another one that I've just been turning to a lot for work days. Because it's something quick and easy. Okay, if I make this comment on a regular video, I get banned for 24 hours from YouTube? That's crazy. Your birthday is the 15th. Okay, well, if I accidentally forget to wish you happy birthday on the 15th, I'm saying happy birthday now. And I hope you have an amazing, amazing birthday. Do you have any plans for your birthday? Yeah, you guys, YouTube has been so glitchy and weird. I've also been having a lot of issues with, well, I don't know. Can I say, let's just say the gram? Because I don't know if YouTube will be mad at me if I talk about something else. You're working on your birthday. Oh, that's the worst. I hate that. I'm sorry. What day of the week is the 15th? I would check on my phone, but I can't see. But I hope you have a day off sometime around there where you can do something that makes you happy and that you enjoy. The gram works. Okay, hopefully, the gram. Just whatever. We can talk about anything, gram. It's Tuesday. Oh, man. So I think you said you're off on Thursday, Sunday. So hopefully maybe the day before and then like a day or two after, you can go do something that you enjoy. All right, you guys. The next palette is Glaminatrix Cosmetics Barely Basic. I have a collab video with Tracy, who is Lilith_Luna, on all the socials, and I just have a video with just me, or well, I'm using this palette in my video, but there's a collab video with Tracy too, so check out her video as well. And I just like to call this Fall in a Palette. Glaminatrix has some amazing, amazing shimmers. They are so, so good. I love their mattes. This palette is so, so, so beautiful. This is another one that I could wear easily during the work weeks and just get quick. Your friend goes all out. That is awesome. I'm really, really glad that your friend does that for you. That sounds amazing. It is a really, really, really pretty palette, Carrie. I love it. All right, you guys. Do I have any other palettes around me? Now I'm just going to pick up random palettes on my desk. All right. That's going to be fun. I'm going to try and grab what I can. So this is, I've had this palette for a while. It's the Salem Cosmetics Smink Marooned Forest Heart palette. If you guys are not following Natalie, who's Smeek Brand, I feel like I always say it wrong, but she does the most amazing looks. You guys need to go follow her. She has a YouTube and she's on Instagram as well. I can't remember if she's on TikTok or not. All right, and then here is this palette, you guys. This is fun. I need to go through and use some of my older palettes because I just have a lot of palettes. I love them all, and yeah, definitely need to use some of my older palettes. Dawn says, I wish people at work love makeup. Nobody to chat about makeup at work. Same. I am the youngest person in my office by a lot, and nobody really wears makeup. So yeah, I don't really, I get my makeup talk like here on YouTube, on the gram, all the other places where people can post social media things. That's where I get all my makeup talk in. Dawn, you said you're the oldest. I'm surprised more people don't like makeup. I don't know. I thought that was just where I work, but all right, you guys. I'm just trying to like pull stuff out here. I've got like a little basket with different palettes. This is another palette that I absolutely loved, and now that I think about it, there were a couple other palettes from this brand that I wanted to pick up, but I just haven't made it to that point. But this is the Creatures of Forever Rebel Rouge Labs palette. And another brand that just, it's indie brands. They just do things with their shimmers that regular brands can't do. These are absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. And again, another palette that I need to use more. All right, you guys. So does anybody have any plans tonight? Like, I'm not really doing anything. My husband should be at work, but he's not. He didn't sleep well, so he called off. I think he's doing like a video game thing. So I was like, I need to go live. I need to try it out, see how it works. And I'm glad that I did, but I literally have like nothing to do tonight. Oh crap, Carrie, preparing for Hurricane Milton. Okay, I know you're in Florida, but I wasn't sure if you were in an area that was going to be hit or if they're saying that it's going to hit all of Florida. Please be safe, be careful. Do you guys have to evacuate? I've never been through a hurricane. You put shutters up. Okay. That sounds terrifying. Yeah, is it just me or have we had more hurricanes lately? I just feel like we've had more this year than I recall in previous years. Yeah, I could not. I'm bad enough with tornadoes when it's storm season here. It's category 3, straight across the state. Yeah, Dawn, I agree. I think our weather is getting more extreme. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Please, Carrie, be safe. Hotter summers. Yeah, I think here in the Midwest, our summers have always been hot, but it seems like it gets hot a lot earlier, and it doesn't seem to cool off until, like, fully cool off until almost November. All right, you guys. I feel like I need to grab some more palettes or something. I'm not sure what all I have in this little box. But it'll be category 1. Yeah, that's definitely, that would be me. I would be getting out as quickly as I could. Ohio's not that too far from me. I guess it depends where you live in Ohio or where you lived in Ohio. I'm in southern Illinois, like the southwestern part of Illinois. I just always say I live in the middle of nowhere because I have to go so far to get to the good stuff. All right, you guys, this is the Blend Bunny Sugar and Grunge palette. Funny story, they got like a cease and desist and they're not allowed to username grunge in this palette, but it is absolutely beautiful. And I hope they end up bringing it back because it is a really, really, really pretty palette. You've been through Illinois 4 times. Illinois is a big state. It takes forever to get anywhere. I can get to Missouri quickly because I'm on like the west side, but man, just to get out of Illinois, you'll be driving for hours. It's like my friend went to the East Coast like a year or two ago, and she was talking about, yeah, we can get through all these states like in just like an hour or two. And I'm like, that's crazy, because for us, like if we want to go anywhere north, like Chicago's about 5 hours north of me. I mean, it's just like you just drive and drive and drive, and it never stops. All right, you guys, I'm just going to reach over and grab a couple palettes. These two states are apparently very, very, very tiny, and it just blows my mind how that all worked out. All right, you guys, this is a palette I want to do a new, an updated video on. It's the Inslee Rain Harvest Moon palette. Again, another perfect fall in a palette right here. Their shimmers are absolutely phenomenal. There's so many Inslee Rain palettes that I want to pick up, but then I always end up getting something else. Alright, so is anyone Juvia's Place fans? Because I've got a couple Juvia's Place palettes here. I know people say they want me to do a video on my like collection, so maybe this is the way I can get this. You just got that. Yes, Dawn, you did mention that you got Harvest Moon. Have you tried it yet? Carrie, Inslee's on your radar. They have some amazing, amazing palettes. They are a little more pricey, but it's one of those things. I try to splurge every once in a while. Dawn, you can't stop using Harvest Moon. You love it. Yes. Harvest Moon is an awesome, awesome palette. All right, you guys. So this is just the Juvia's Place Walhalla palette. I actually have a collab video with Dub's Beauty Diary using a bunch of Juvia's Place palettes. Somehow we did a palette bingo and I ended up with all matte shades. I don't know. We had 6 palettes and I got all mattes. I don't know how that really works. Still blows my mind. All right. Juvia's Place. This is the Walhalla 2 palette. These are absolutely awesome palettes. I love them. Again, palettes that I wish I could use more often. Juvia's lip products. Yes, I actually have a Juvia's Place lipstick right here that I used a couple videos ago. And it's just their Bullet Looks lipstick in the shade Kebby. Juvia's, I love Juvia's Place. I don't think I've tried any of their glosses though. I know I have a blush, Mini Magic, and Warrior 2. I have one of the Warrior palettes as well. I don't remember which one it is though. And I have Mini Magic somewhere, but right now I cannot find that. And this is just the Culture palette by Juvia's Place. And here's the inside of that. Very colorful, very fun. You guys, so I just realized something as I just almost tipped over all my palettes. So I can see that I'm live, and I see that I've been live for like 34 minutes. But I can't I can't see like the battery on my phone that tells me how much battery I have left on my phone. And I'm horrible about charging my phone because I'm usually like running a lot and doing things on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like, what if my phone just dies? I mean, I guess that'll be the end of the stream. Then we know why. Yeah, you guys, because I'm afraid to like touch my phone because what if I mess something up? Because that would be something that I would do. And I don't know. There's got to be a way to figure out how much battery you have left in your phone while you're doing this. I just don't know how to do that. Like I'm new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I also think I read something that like if you have under so many subscribers, or maybe like you've only done like a couple lives, they limit the number of people that can come in as well, which I guess is good. Still trying to figure this whole live thing out, but at least it worked. I hope everything sounds okay and the video quality is decent. My main goal is I want to eventually buy whatever I need to actually be able to go live from my camera because I feel like the quality would be better. And yeah, that's my game plan, but it might be a while before that happens. But at least we could do this in the meantime if people are interested. Yeah. Surprised that it worked. I told my husband, I'm like, I don't know what to do. What if it looks horrible? What if the sound quality? What if nobody can hear me? What if my phone just like doesn't work? But so far, so good. And you guys, I know I showed you a Mandy makeup palette earlier. I just found this Mandy makeup lippy on my desk. I think she's since reformulated these, but this is the shade Laffy Taffy. It's really, really, really pretty. Just swatch that on my hand right here. You see how beautiful that is? Absolutely gorgeous. All right, have you guys tried the NYX Buttermelt bronzers? I am a huge fan. This one is in the third shade, Deserve Butter. Right now I'm just picking up random things I can find on my little filming table. But you guys, these bronzers are absolutely phenomenal. I love these so much. Here and there. Yeah, I mean things are gonna happen. Like technology is crazy. Coffee on my hair, drop things. Oh, Carrie, definitely. I do. That's why I'm trying not to move too much because I'm like, what if I forget that I'm actually live? Lightest shade to use so I don't look muddy. Yeah, when I do my bronzer, like I put it on with a brush, but then I just take a makeup sponge and just kind of like blend it all together. I don't know why. I'm not sure. For some reason, that's what works for me. But maybe try and do that. I don't really wet the makeup sponge when I do that, but I've kind of used it already all over my face, so it just kind of helps blend things in. So that's something that I do. But sometimes I do get a little heavy-handed, though. But that's with everything I do. Don't do moderation well, you guys. Blushes. Yes, Carrie, good point. NYX is having a 40% off sale right now, you guys. I did see that. I think there's one blush that I don't have. I just went a little crazy when I ordered them the first time. All right, you guys, another really good drugstore makeup product. This is the Wet n Wild Rich Satin Lipstick, and this is in the shade Fire Sign. Absolutely love these lipsticks. They're really comfortable. They don't fully dry down all the way, but they're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Carrie has another good point. If it looks muddy, it's possible it's not the correct undertone for your skin. Which, don't even get me started, because, like, undertone things, like, throw me off so bad. All right, do you guys care if we just start kind of going over some random lip products? This is the Betty Boop Glam Light Bring on the Boop Lip Kit. the packaging is absolutely adorable. And I love, love this shade of red. Here is the lip liner. I'm going to swatch that like right here on my hand. Right there. And then you guys, this is so hard to get out, but here's the lipstick. It is absolutely beautiful. Little heart-shaped packaging. And here is the lipstick. I'm going to swatch that right there. So there's the lipstick and the liner. You guys, I just have so many random products on my desk. It's crazy. Crazy. Alright. Have you guys, I think it's pronounced Give Beauty by Gwen Stefani. Have you guys tried any of those products? This is one of her lipsticks. It's in the shade 80s Me. Absolutely love. This is something else I picked up at TJ Maxx as well. I love the packaging. And then this is just such a fun purple. It kind of looks pink, but it's more purple in real life. Let's swatch that right there. I haven't even used this yet, and I don't know why, but it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I've only tried her lip products. I have like a liquid lipstick and a gloss. I really like what I've tried so far. All right, you guys. So Sephora. I've seen it at my TJ Maxx. Yeah, I always get mine at TJ Maxx. If it's something I haven't tried before, I'd rather get it at TJ Maxx at a little discounted price. I don't wear them. Yeah, I don't know. I love this purple shade. Like, I feel like it would maybe even go well with what I'm wearing now, but I don't really have anything to take off my lipstick, or I would totally try it on. Next time I do a live, I'm going to make sure that I have like makeup wipes with me. That way I can like swatch more things, because my hand's pretty, then this hand, I'm all swatched up. People are going to like tune into this and be like, what is all over her hands? All right, you guys, are there any other makeup products that you're really, really excited about? Like, is anyone else a horror lover like I am? Like, are you excited for that Michael Myers collection from Glamlight? Because I just cannot wait. I know that they've teased some of the products, but I want to see that palette. Like, I need to see it. Because to me, that's like the main thing of the collection. The highlighter looks really pretty as well, though. Speaking of like shades like this, I just found this. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick, and this is the shade Linda. I just want to swatch that next to. Okay, so that's very close to that lipstick. Like, very, very close. Carrie used to be a lover of horror stuff when you were young, but now you're scared. I have never really been scared of that stuff. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I've just always loved it. Dawn, you have the Ghost Face palette. I have the Ghost Face palette as well. I need to use that more. I completely agree with you there. Also, like, I swear my house is haunted. There are just things that happen in this house that cannot be explained. Like, we would always like hear it sound like someone walking upstairs when there was no one up there walking around. I know one of the first times my husband was at my house, like the door to go outside just like slowly closed itself, and he like jumped up and was like, what? And I kind of told him like, I think the house is haunted, weird things happen. But yeah, I think that was the first thing that he experienced. And then like he had his phone charger plugged into the wall and it went like flying out of the wall and like hit him in the back of the head. So I guess maybe the ghost did not like him. I don't know. But yeah, there's just been crazy things that have happened. Their lip gloss. Yes, I have a couple unearthly lip glosses and they're absolutely amazing. Time. Yeah, it is weird living in my house. Like there are just things that happen that cannot be explained. Like I've been filming and like a cable like fell off of the little shelf thing. Yeah, just weird things have happened. A long time. Yeah, I pretty much watch horror movies. That's just pretty much my go-to. It's just what I love, or like thrillers. Favorite eerie live from earthly. Oh no. I definitely want to get more unearthly glosses. I have the two that came in the Devour collection, but I do want to try more. And I also want that gargoyle palette. Like it is so pretty, and she's teasing a new palette too. I'm like, man, you guys slow down, killing my wallet here. Yeah, I hate when like they try to make something come off as real and it's not. There's actually a house somewhere not that far from where we live that is allegedly haunted, and you could rent it out. And my husband and I kind of talked about it. I was like, we should do this. I think you could rent it out for like 4 or 5 hours in the middle of the night. And I was like, maybe we should like film. That'd be kind of cool to do, to see if anything really happens every time. Yeah, what's really funny is Unearthly recently had a sale and the shipping was like $16, which it usually is not that much. Because I went back and looked at my other shipping costs and they weren't that high. I think maybe one other time they were, but I'm like, that was just weird that they were having a big sale, but then the shipping seemed a lot higher than usual. I don't know if the two things were connected or not, though. Trio of Liquid Lips. I think, is that the one that came with the Gargoyle collection? Because I love those. Scary movies. You go pray for 3 weeks straight to get your head right. I probably should try that because some of the things that happen, like in this house, there was one night. So my husband works nights, and I remembered like I heard someone like stomping up the steps, and that one really freaked me out. Like I wish I could remember all the things that have happened here because it's been a lot. It's definitely a creepy house. And for some reason, with my house, the guy that owned it, a couple owners before me, because I had some issues with the house and I kind of reached out to different people who owned the house. He was like, well, don't reach out to the guy who owned it before us because he's, I think, did he call him like a gangster or a mobster? It's like he's a very bad man. And what's really weird is that for some reason the bad man, like ripped up the steps in the house, and I don't know why. So I'm just kind of convinced there might be things under my house that could be the reason why I think it's haunted. A million animals in here. What kind of animals do you have there? Dude, Dawn, that's what I think. I'm telling you, there's something with this house. But also there's like a graveyard not that far away, so I don't know, maybe that could be it too. But it is weird that he chose to rip up the steps, and I don't know. I think that some weird things went down in this house. Ferrets, bunnies, dogs, cats, fish, frogs, and guinea pigs. That is a lot. You kind of have like a mini zoo, which, I mean, I love animals, so. The frogs, I don't know. I like things with fur. Like, my husband wants to get like a red-eyed tree frog, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. For some reason, like frog snakes, I am terrified, terrified of snakes. I cannot do snakes because they kill one dog. Yeah, that is a lot of animals. I'm just like trying to wrap my head around all that. Like, do they all get along? I mean, I guess the frogs probably don't play with the dogs, but snakes, they startle me, but don't scare me. Yeah, I am terrified of snakes. Terrified. Carrie, you want to get your son a dog? Get your son a dog. Like, octopus, you can't even play with an octopus. Like, no, you got to get him a dog. He deserves a dog. Oh, yeah, no, slugs. I don't like slugs either. The slimy, ugh, I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm on the let's get Carrie's son a dog train. I think that would be amazing. Dogs are awesome. See, Carrie, I'd be tempted to somehow get like a fake octopus that looked really real and put it in a tank and then have it there so when my husband like got home from work he would see it. Oh, you like snakes and spiders. I don't like spiders either. I'm better with spiders, but still not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. Too many legs, yeah. I don't know, like Sophie actually brought in a snake like several months ago. I didn't realize what it was, but she kept trying to come to me and I'm like, get that outside, and I'm freaking out, woke my husband up. He's like, oh, well, he had a snake and she ate it. And I'm like, well, that's great. She was fine, but I mean, I know we have snakes. I know snakes are everywhere, but I just don't like to really admit it. And the other day, like a little baby snake, like climbed over my husband's foot and he did, kill it, but probably because he just knows I would have freaked out. And yeah, Carrie, she did. She thought she was giving me a gift. She's like so excited, and I'm like screaming, trying to jump on the couch, like freaking out. I can't do it. I've got some Sophie stories, but they're pretty gross. I'm not gonna not gonna tell you guys. But yeah, my dogs they catch things, and it's gross. It's not fun. You guys, I can't believe we've almost been live for an hour. Like, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for doing this. I will come better prepared next time and have more things to talk about. Or maybe I could do like a community post and just, list things that you guys want to talk about. Because Sundays, I'm usually kind of free around, I don't even know what time it is. You guys, that's the other thing. I have no clocks in my basement, so I don't know what time it is right now. I'm guessing it's maybe around 4 o'clock Central Time. I feel so silly. I have no idea what my phone battery's on. I don't know what time it is. Dawn, you're off Sundays and Thursdays. Okay. Maybe we could make this like a Sunday thing. We can just get together. We can all talk makeup. I like that we're all getting along. I know it's just a couple of us, but seriously, thank you so much. I'm glad I did this. This was fun. It's 5:08 Eastern time. Okay, so it's 4:08 my time, Central time. Okay. Which then, Dawn, I think it's 2:08 your time. Is that right? Or 1:08? 2 hours. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so maybe Sunday afternoons we can do this. And like I said, or if there's something you want to talk about. Oh no, one of my lights just went out. All right, you guys. So, actually 2 of my lights just went out. So I guess that is, my sign to go. You guys, here's the other funny thing. If you want to laugh, I don't know how to go on live. Like, I don't know how to make it stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Dawn and Carrie, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching this. No, actually only one light went out. I'm confused. But anyway, I guess that's my sign that my phone's probably going to die now too, because that's probably what would happen. So Right, abort mission. But like, how do I abort the mission, you guys? So there's an X. So I'm gonna click that and hope that that's how this stops. But you guys, seriously, thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. Let's try and do this again, maybe next Sunday if we can. Yeah. So you guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. Oh my gosh, there goes my other light. Why does it look brighter now though? Does that make any sense? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna hit this X. Hopefully it will stop. If not, I'm gonna be like yelling for my husband, and he probably can't hear me because he's probably playing a video game and he's got like his noise canceling headphones on. But anyway, or it could be the ghost, because you know what, that is weird. Why did all three of my lights just like go out around the same time? Because they're powered by different batteries, but still, that is weird. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you next Sunday, and hopefully I will not be live once I hit the X. So goodbye, you guys. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Oh no, it didn't work. All right, there we go.